What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Fanagos239, and today you already know what it is. Another anime review. I've been spewing this out like every 3 days, or so. So it's like 2 days I might be doing something, and then another anime review. But this time, this is gonna be my final time watching anime that has short episodes, because I am gonna watch an anime that has over 100 episodes. There's actually 128 episodes, and I will yet discuss what that anime is. I just gotta watch it and then tell you what is it about. But anyways, let me just review this anime right now that is called Myriad Colors Phantom World. It is a 13 episode anime with a runtime down to 23 minutes, and they have both versions of subbed and dubbed. I decided, for my experience, I wanted to watch it the first time dubbed because, most of some of the anime I watch is subbed, but there's some animes I enjoy that I prefer dubbed more than others, but that's just like not that much, like Fairy Tail, Fire Force, not Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone is better than sub, but anyways, let's get back on track on this. So, it is on Crunchyroll, or not Crunchyroll, it's on Verb right now. If anybody's wondering where to watch this, like the best app to watch this, just on Verb. And the summary is, in the near future, monstrous creatures called phantoms descend upon the world. Hayukura Ichigo is a student at the Hoshi Academy along with Maya Kadagui, Rina Izuma, and Kiriko Masaki, 3 girls who fight these creatures. High school life proceeds as normal until a certain indecent reveals the truth of their world to them. So, the minute I saw, I was like, hey, my name is there, but in every episode, or not now, but like in every episode I've seen, they always start with I can't even pronounce this dude's name, but I'm gonna say it the best way I can. So Hayuko, he always starts off each episode of like this little how do I explain this? He just like explains like little known things about, oh look, if like this happens, or like what's a phantom. He describes like whatever the theme or like the summary or something. It's just how the beginning he just talks about something random that somehow correlates to the episode when you watch it furthermore. One of them is I can't remember what episode, but he was talking about how phantoms are just like something that would come through a human mind or something. It could be like something that you could remember, something like a fairy tale or a movie, stuff like that. He goes on and on, like going on to this really deep theory of how Phantom comes, and later in the episode when I was watching, it correlates a little bit or relates to what he was saying earlier. So, it evolves with different subjects. One of them is hot springs. He talks about how it was invented, and then later on to that episode, it relates to a hot tub and a phantom or a creature of some sorts, and they find a way to deal with that. So I find that a little bit nice and touching in a way, but I kind of didn't enjoy it how it starts in the beginning of the first couple of, like, maybe I can say like a minute or so, and then it rolls off to the opening and then the episode and then the ending. Like, I didn't like it too much I didn't like it too much how it is as like before the opening. I feel like it should be like somewhere at the end, before the ending happens. Just a little something I just like thought. Like, I find it a little bit boring, and I kind of get a little bit agitated because I don't want to learn something that's kind of a little bit boring. I don't think it's that boring. I just find it a little bit atrocious or a little bit annoying that it's just like in every single episode of the beginning before the opening comes. So, there, him and his 3 female friends, I can't say girlfriends because that will just go out of context there, but they go through like any other situations. One of them is this little girl that teams up with him and his 3 other female friends to fight these phantoms that she's struggling through with her anxiety. And one of the episodes is when Hariko travels to this other world that this little girl created to help her deal with anxiety and everything, and through his help, he helped her to, regain like her being strong and confident, all that stuff. And I love that. I love how there's like a little bit of different situations, but still, you know, how phantoms are in existence, and that we'll only put like a little bit of that in there, and you know, have it a little bit related to people like us, the watchers and users, you know, for people who have anxiety and all that stuff. I really did enjoy that stuff. Another one is where Hariko becomes really small as a child after he reads a letter that he wrote as a kid, and he experiences, well, a little bit of attention of being like a little kid again and how it feels to be. Or there was another one, how his little phantom, like, you know, there's some phantoms that are harmful and some are not, and one of them is Ryu. She's a little phantom girl, kind of like a fairy of some sorts, but she follows Hayuko around. She's like, they're like best friends or something. In one of those episodes, she was granted a wish by a phantom witch that grants wishes for phantoms, that she wished that she wanted to be human, and the whole entirety of the episode, she became a human. And it was funny how she wanted to be small again, even though being a human for her sucks, but she enjoyed the experience of it anyways. And I like episodes like that. They do something a little bit different and creative, and I like that thinking there. And then at the end, it got a little bit sort of shadish, and then, you know, it got more hyped out again. I feel like maybe there should be another season or so. I feel like this anime in general doesn't get enough attention it deserves, like, I mean, any other anime. Sure, I can see how people might not like it, but I find it really astonishing, and it really stands out for me. It's just how they designed the phantoms, and the colors are just really, really beautiful. I can nonstop love the animations, what they did for phantoms. That's what really stand out in this anime for me in general. It's just the coloring. Like, I love like the beautiful colors that they did in this anime, and then the phantoms are really cool. I love how they did it there, and some of them, how they attack and everything, they're fighting, they're just, wow, the animation is just really incredible. But, you know, I'm here to judge, and I will put this somewhere like at a 6 category. There is some things I feel like I can't really explain or think, or stuff I can top off of my head. But I do know there are certain elements from different animes, because they're all different in their own way, and this one is too. But, you know, it's not far-fetched. It could be, you know, something like how other animes, like, it could give you the same feelings as watching, I don't know, like Dr. Stone, how Hariko tells you all this history stuff. Maybe you'll learn something from that. Or you could be well entertained, like fighting scenes. Like, I don't want to compare this too off. Maybe like Demon Slayer, or I don't know, maybe Fire Force, because the animations in this anime is really good, or Subway Daily Sims, for that matter. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my take on this anime. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section if you have watched this or not. I recommend watching it. Either watch it subbed or dubbed. You know, I'd rather go with the dub, because, you know, it's kind of nice for once listening to English voice actors instead of Japanese voice actors. I don't really have anything against it. It's just, you know, my personal preference. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is SendigoC39. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jordan FendigoC39, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. Man, really talking really weird.